Tell me there's an angel in your tree. Did he say he'd come to call on me? Things are getting desperate in our home, living in the parish of the restless folks I know. Know everybody now, bring your family down to the riverside, yeah. Look to the east to see where the fat stock hide. Behind four walls of stone, the rich man sleeps. It's time we put the flame torch to their key. Burn down the mission if we're gonna stay alive. Watch the black smoke fly to heaven, see the red flame light the sky. Burn down the mission, burn it down to stay alive. It's our only chance of living. Take all you need to live inside. Deep in the woods, the squirrels are out today. My wife cried when they came to take me away, yeah. What more could I do just to keep her warm? Then burn, 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 burn down the mission wall. Now everybody, bring your family down to the riverside. Look to the east to see where the fat stock hide. Woo! Behind the walls of stone, the rich man sleeps. Time we put the flame torch to their key. Burn down the mission, oh, if we're gonna stay alive. Watch the black smoke light ahead and see the red flame light the sky. Burn down the mission, Lord, burn it down to stay alive. It's the only chance of living. Take all you need, live inside. my gosh. Guys, can you still see me? Tune in, say something into the stinking comment feed if you can still see me. There's something going on with my camera. Can you still hear me? Okay, but can you still hear me? I think I can fix the camera if you guys can still hear me. All right, give me a second. I'm sorry about this. Are we back? Sorry about that. Happy Sunday, everyone. Okay, well, I apologize. I had an issue pop up with my live streaming camera. Oh, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes before I was supposed to start, and I had to do a hard reset on the whole thing. And so a lot of settings that I've had in there for the last probably like 8 years or so just went back to factory defaults, and I didn't remember all of them, and one of them is called demo mode, and that's what was happening. It was going into demonstration mode after a certain period of time. So my apologies. Now we got it worked out. Another way you know it's live. Well, thanks for being here, guys. I apologize for last week. I had a friend call me just before I was about to go on live, and he had a potential issue where he was going to need me to go pick him up. He had car trouble in a town about an hour away from here, and anyway, it was a whole thing, and I was like, I could do some of the show, but I'm going to have to leave like an hour and 15 minutes into it, and I'll be thinking about that the whole time, and just felt better, especially since we were celebrating my birthday, to just back it off and wait till we could give it our full attention. So thanks for being here, and I apologize for a last-minute cancellation. I had a lovely day last weekend. It was actually the day after my birthday, the Sunday. But I had brunch with my parents and my sisters, and it was just really nice. Cake and ice cream, and like ham and cheese omelets, and bacon, and fruit salad, and I might have had a mimosa or two. I'm not going to go on record about that one way or the other, but I had a lovely, lovely experience. So here's to another trip around the sun. Okay, now as far as requests are concerned, I will read them and flag them and all of that. I don't promise that I'm going to do all of them today. I didn't bring a set list, but I'm kind of going to shoot from the hip, and anything I feel like playing I'm going to do today is sort of a little birthday gift to myself, and then next week we'll put more of a focus on honoring as many requests as possible. So if your request strikes a chord with me, I will try to do it, and if it doesn't, we'll just have to catch it on another one. But we're going to have fun today, okay? I'm in a very good mood, and I'm grateful to have all of you here. Moritz in Graz, Austria. Can you play Now and Then by the Beatles, the current number one, their new single that they made from the demo tape that John made in the late 70s that they started working on in the 90s when George was still alive. And they just didn't have the technology to make it work yet. And the answer is no, I can't yet, Moritz, because I've looked at it, and every time I try to play it, I start crying. I'm still too emotional about what it means and how it's the last thing they're going to do, and that Paul and Ringo are both in their 80s, and so I will eventually be able to do it, but I turn into a bumbling boob whenever I try to play it, and so I'm gonna respectfully decline for this week, but I promise I won't wait too long before we get that performed. Okay? Thomas George, can I do a little James Brown? Not sure if we'll get to that today, Thomas, but I appreciate the request. And a little bit of music by Kiss. This one I don't know, so I know I can't play it, but I'll definitely look into it. Thanks for being here, Thomas. Lee Scott wants me to look into some Belinda Carlisle, Leave a Light On. I don't know that one by title, but I probably have heard it. Arlene says, hi, Steve, happy birthday. Can you play If I Can Dream by Elvis, or if it's not possible, any other song by him? I will definitely try to get some Elvis in for the night. I don't know if I know that. I know that song, I've heard it, but I'm not terribly familiar with it. But we'll get some other Elvis in for you tonight. Hey there, Ruth. Good to have you with us. The Unicorn Girl, always a pleasure. Hi, Sylvia. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Nasim says, happy birthday, Steve. Wish you the best. Can you please play any Supertramp song from the Crime of the Century or even in the Quietest Moment albums? I will put that in my list of considerations. I do like Supertramp. Jean says, can you please play Thunder Road or Bridge Over Troubled Water? Let me put that in my list of considerations for the day. Thank you very much for the request. Thanks for being here, Jean. Robert wants to hear Live Like Horses by Elton. I'm sorry to say I don't know that one. I've never heard that. Is that one of the newer songs, like in the last 20 years, or is that a deep cut from back in the 70s and 80s? Please tell me more about it, Robert. Stefan is here. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate the greetings and the birthday wishes. Arjan says, thanks for the birthday gig. Cheers and good health. If you're ever in the Netherlands, pay us a visit and have a jam session. I would love nothing more. Nothing more than that would make me happy. So I will take you up on that sometime. Neighbors from France. That's outstanding. See, I'm hoping to do some international travel next year, so I hope I can meet a number of you. Hey, Matt. Good to have you with us. Hey, thanks, Sigmund. I appreciate that. Okay, this is all just stuff about the camera, which I think we've got worked out. Okay. Quite a long list of comments about the camera, which I don't blame you, and thank you for the feedback. Okay. Let's see here. Stephen McKibben says, hi, Steve. I hope you're well. Was wondering, do you know the wine Spody Odie by Jerry Lee Lewis? I do not know that one, I'm sorry to say. But I do have one that I think you'll like, Stephen. knowing how much you enjoy classic country. This is one that we are working up, that we've already done the track for, but we're bringing in a friend of mine to do some guitar work for the Music Mafia for one of our Sunday jams. So I don't know when we'll get this one actually released, because I'm not putting any pressure on my buddy to get this done, quickly. So it could be as soon as next week, and it could be months from now before he has time to get to it. But it's a song I've always loved, and it was by someone who had a really authentic and kind of unique country voice named Randy Travis, who very sadly suffered a stroke about 10 years ago and just pretty much lost the ability to sing, and definitely can't play guitar. And he can walk a little bit, but spends more time in a wheelchair now than he does on his feet. And so that's a shame. So I want to do this and send it out to Randy Travis, and send this out to our friend Stephen McKibben, who pops in from time to time and keeps a little vintage country rolling through the veins here. This is called Forever and Ever Amen. You may think that I'm talking foolish. You heard that I'm wild and I'm free. Wonder how I could promise you now this love that I feel for you always will be. And you're not just time that I'm killing. I'm no longer one of those guys. Calling you now, I can promise you now this love that I feel for you the day that I die. Oh baby, I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men, you wonder how long I'll be faithful. How this song ends. Well, I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. Say time takes its toll on a body, makes a young girl's brown hair turn gray. Well, honey, I don't care. I ain't in love with your hair. And if it all fell out, well, I'd love you anyway. They say time can play tricks on a memory, make people forget things they knew. Well, it's easy to see it's happening to me. I've already forgotten every woman but you, darling. I'm gonna love you forever, forever and ever, amen. As long as old men sit and talk about the weather, as long as old women sit and talk about old men, if you wonder how long I'll be faithful, be happy to tell you again. Well, I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. Well, I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, forever and ever, amen. All right. By the way, thank you for the birthday wishes there, Vivian. Mama Elgort's in the house. Hi, Nori. She says, it's a pleasure to see you. Can you dedicate a song to my love, Jose? Thank you. All right. Well, I will do so. And let me just think here what song I might do for you. I'm going to look at some other comments, and then I'll return to that thought. Yes, I'd be happy to do some Beatles today. All right. Let's do a song for Jose from Nori. You know our love was meant to be the kind of love to last forever. And I want you here with me from tonight until the end of time. You should know everywhere I go, always on my mind, in my heart, in my soul. Baby, you're the meaning in my life. You're the inspiration. You bring feeling to my life. You're the inspiration. I wanna have you near me. I wanna have you hear me saying, no one needs you more than I need you. And I know when you love somebody till the end of time. When you love somebody till the end of time. No one needs you more than I am. All right, that's for Nori, going out to Jose. And it was a chance for me to play something by my favorite member of Chicago, Mr. Peter Cetera. Former member of Chicago, but still. So we put out a new Sunday jam today by a song I've loved all my life from the 70s. By one of the great singer-songwriters, and you guys know I have a real soft spot for the singer-songwriters. It was by Cat Stevens. So I'm going to do a piano vocal version of it for you right now. This is called Wild World. And now that I've lost everything to you, say you want to start something new, and it's breaking my heart you're leaving. Baby, I'm grieving. If you want to leave, take good care. Hope you have a lot of nice things to wear. Then a lot of nice things turn bad out there. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Hard to get by just upon a smile, yeah. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Always remember you just like a child girl. Though I've seen a lot of what the world can do, and it's breaking my heart in two, 'cause I never wanna see you sad, girl. Don't be a bad girl, but if you wanna leave, take good care. Hope you make a lot of nice friends out there. Just remember there's a lot of bad and beware. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Hard to get by upon a smile, yeah. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Always remember you just like a child girl. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Don't be a bad girl. If you wanna leave, take good care. Hope you make a lot of nice friends out there. Just remember there's a lot of bad and beware. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Hard to get by smile, yeah. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. I'll always remember you like a child. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Hard to get by just on a smile, yeah. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. I'll always remember you just like a child girl. If you haven't seen it yet, please go to my YouTube channel and check it out. We're really, really having fun putting those together every Sunday. Thanks, Nancy. Danilo, hello from Brazil. Well, obrigado, thank you for tuning in. That's fantastic. Thanks, Robert. Appreciate that, man. Okay, this is interesting. The Kinks, Waterloo Sunset, or sunny afternoon. I know one thing by the Kinks, but here's the weird thing. I only know the silly Weird Al Yankovic version of it. And here's the thing. I could bring up the words and sing it, the way the Kinks did it. Maybe I should put this up for a poll. So we're going to have everybody vote on this one, all right? I'm going to do a song. The Kinks originally did it. It's called Lola. Now, I love this song, all right? I love this song. Now, we could do it as Lola. I can pull up the words. We live in modern times, all right? And we could sing the song about the cross-dresser, all right? Which I have no issue with whatsoever. I'm a pretty open-minded guy, so that's not the issue. But the one that I know by heart is Yoda, which is Weird Al Yankovic's version of it, which is the story of Star Wars. So I'm going to have all of you weigh in right now. Should I do Lola or should I do Yoda? Please put your opinion in the comments, and I'll give you a few moments to weigh in, and then I will take that into consideration before I launch into it. Okay, let's see here. We have one, two, three. We have 3 votes for Yoda and 2 abstentions because I've had at least 2 people say either. It's fine. I've got 1, 2, 3. Oh, it looks like we have 4 votes for Lola. So, oh, no, new one in for Yoda, another one in for Yoda. Yoda's taking the lead, folks. I think the universe is telling me to have a little fun on this one, so we're going to do Yoda. met them in a swamp down in Dagobah, where it bubbles all the time like a giant carbonated soda. It's soda. I saw the little runt sitting there on a log. He asked me in voice and I asked him his name, and in a raspy voice he said, Yoda, Y-O-D-A, Yoda, Yoda. I've been around, but I ain't ever seen a guy who looks like a muppet, but he's wrinkled and green. Oh my Yoda, Yoda. Well, I'm not dumb, but I can't understand how he can lift me in the air just by waving his hand. Yoda, Yoda, Yoda. Well, I left home just a week before, and I'd never ever been a Jedi before. Obi-Wan, he set me straight, of course. So Luke, go to Yoda and I'll show you the Force. Well, I'm not the kind who will argue with Ben, so it looks like I'm gonna start all over again here with Yoda. 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 Well, I used the Force, I led through the chorus, I lifted some rocks. Well, I stood on my head, and I won't forget what Yoda said. Said, Luke, stay away from the darker side, and if you start to go astray, let the Force be your guide. Yoda, Yoda. I know Darth Vader's really got you annoyed, but remember, if you kill him now, you'll be unemployed. Oh my Yoda, Yoda, Yoda. Well, all our friends all got in a jam. Guess I'm gonna have to leave Yoda again, but I know I'll be coming back someday. Be making these movies till I'm old and gray. The long-term contract I had to sign said I'm gonna make these films till the end of time. With Yoda, 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 Just as a little nod to the original one, I met him in a club down in Old Soho, where you drink champagne and it tastes just like cherry cola. C-O-L-A cola. She walked up to me and asked me to dance. I asked her a name in a raspy voice. She said, yo, Lola. Lola. Hello, hello, Lola. Lola, Lola, Lola. Lola, Lola, Lola. Lola, Lola, Lola. Lola, 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 Lola. I can do this verse, I think, by memory. Well, I'm not the world's most definite man, but I know what I am, and I'm glad I'm a man, and so is Lord up. La 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 up. La 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 la. La 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 up. La 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 la. All right, thank you. All right, Rhonda Mitchell, Big and Rich. You know, I might try this. This has never been my favorite song in the world, but I got to be honest, I think it's an interesting challenge to see if it's possible to do this tune, piano vocal. So maybe I'll at least try part of it, just because I'm in a wily mood. Let me see. Walking to a room, passing out $100 bills, and it kills and it thrills like the horns on a saddle. All right, just trying to find a key here. Let me see. Dum ba dee da dum da 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 dee da dum. Walk into the room, passing out $100 bills, and it kills and it thrills like the horns on my Silverado grill. And I buy at the bar a double rounded crown, and everybody's getting down. Ain't this town ain't never gonna be the same. 'Cause I saddle up my horse and I'll ride to the city, make a lot of noise 'cause the girls, they are so pretty. Riding up and down Broadway on an old stud Leroy, and the girls say, save a horse, ride a cowboy. And the girls say, save a horse, ride a cowboy. Don't give a dang about nothing, I'm singing and bling-blinging while the girls are drinking. Long necks down, I wouldn't trade old Leroy for my Chevrolet, your Escalade, your Freak Parade. I'm the only John Wayne left in this town, and I saddle up my horse, ride him to the city, make a lot of noise 'cause the girls, they are so pretty. Riding up and down Broadway on my old stud Leroy, and the girls say, save a horse, ride a cowboy. What? Save a horse, ride a cowboy. All right, let's see here. Well, I'm a thoroughbred, that's what she said, in the back of my truck bed, and I was getting buzzed on suds out in some backcountry road. We were flying high, finest wine, having ourselves a big and rich time, and I was going just about as far as she'd let me go. Her elevation of my cowboy reputation had me begging for salvation all night long. So I took her out gigging frogs, introduced her to my old bird dog, and I sang her every Willie Nelson song I could think of. And we made love, I saddled up my horse, I ride him to the city, make a lot of noise 'cause the girls, they are so pretty. day. Riding up and down Broadway on my old stud Leroy, and the girls say, save a horse, ride a cowboy. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. What? Save a horse, ride a cowboy. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. All right, well, I'm going to give myself a passing grade. We'll do pass-fail on that one instead of actually like A through F. Okay. Anyway, we want some Beatles. I have to admit, I've been going through Beatles nostalgia a little bit with the release of this new track. And so maybe I'll just tinker around with a few Beatles tracks. Last night I said these words to my girl. I know you never even try, girl. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Please please me, well yeah, like I please you. Ooh, I need your love, babe. Yes, you know it's true. I hope you need my love, babe, just like I need you. Hold me, love me, hold me, love me. I ain't got nothing but love, babe. 8 days a week, 8 days a week, 8 days a week. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I find the things that you do will make me feel alright. You know I work all day to get your money, to buy you things, and it's worth it just to hear you say you're gonna give me everything. So why on earth should I moan when I get you alone? You'll make me feel okay. When I'm home, everything seems to be right. When I'm home, feeling you holding me tight, tight, yeah. Hard day's night, been working like a dog. It's hard day's night, should be sleeping like a log. When I get home to you, find the things that you do will make me feel alright. Well, I feel alright. I feel alright. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. suddenly why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. I believe in yesterday. To lead a better life, I need my love to be here, here, making each day of the year, changing my life with a wave of her hand. Nobody can deny that there's something there. Running my hands through her hair, each one believing that love never dies, watching her rise, hoping I'm always there. I wanna be here and everywhere, here, there, everywhere. I look at all the lonely people. I look at all the lonely people. Eleanor Rigby died in a church and was buried along with her name. Nobody came. Father Mackenzie wiping the dirt from his hands as he walks from the grave. No one was saved. All the lonely people. Where do they all come from? All the lonely people. Where do they all belong? It's 20 years ago today. Sergeant Pepper's on the band to play. They've been going in and out of style. It's guaranteed to raise a smile. So let me introduce to you the band you know for all these years, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Oh, oh, oh. Lucy in the sky with the diamonds. Lucy in the sky with the diamonds. Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Oh. Lady Madonna, children at your feet, wonder how you manage to make ends meet. Who finds the money Sunday morning's creeping like a nun. Monday's child will learn to tie his bootlace. See how they roll. Lady Madonna, baby at the breast. Now you manage to feel the rain. Moving from Miami Beach, we always see. Didn't get to bed last night. All the way the paperback was on my knees. Man, I had a dreadful fight. Back to you was this on. Don't know how lucky you are, boys. Back in the U.S., back in the U.S., back in the U.S. is on. This one has a borrow in the marketplace. Molly is the singer in a band. Desmond said to Molly, girl, I like your face. Molly says they said she takes him by the hand. Oh, blah deep, oh, blah dop, life goes on, bruh. La la, how the life goes on. Oh, blah deep, oh, blah dop, life goes on, bruh. La la, how the life goes on. And if you want some fun, take a blah deep, blah da. Something in the way she moves attracts me like no other lover. Something in the way she moves me. I don't wanna leave her now. You know I believe in her. You're asking me, will my love grow? I don't know. I don't know. Stick around, it may show. I don't know. I don't know. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Ooh, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be. There will be an answer, let it be. let it be. And in the end, the love you take is equal to the love, love you make. All right, get my Beatles fix in for the day. I only left out like 100 others that I would like to play. All right. So I don't think I've played any Billy Joel yet. Here's one we did for the Music Mafia a couple weeks ago that I'm really proud of. If you search for tenderness, it isn't hard to find. You can have the love you need to live. If you look for truthfulness, you might just as well be blind. It always seems to be so hard to give. Honesty is such a lonely word. Everyone is so untrue. Honesty is hard. Find someone to say they sympathize when I wear my heart out on my sleeve. I don't want some pretty face to tell me pretty lies. All I want is someone to believe. Honesty is such a lonely word. Everyone is so untrue. Honesty is hardly ever heard. Mostly what I need from you. I can find a love, I can find a friend, I can have security until the bitter end. Anyone can comfort me with promises again. I know, I know. When I'm deep inside of me, don't be too concerned. I won't ask for nothing while I'm gone. When I want sincerity, tell me, where else can I turn? You're the one that I depend upon. Honesty is such a lonely word, and everyone is so All right, thank you. All right, let's get some Elvis Presley in here. This was a request earlier, and I love Elvis, so I got no problem doing it. This is my favorite song by the King. Caught in a trap, can't walk out, because I love you too much, baby. Girl, get to see what you do to me when you don't believe a word I'm saying. With suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. So even over and I know, I was about to say hello, would there still be suspicion in your eyes? Asking where I've been, can't see for real the tears I'm crying. We can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams on suspicious minds. Oh, let our love survive. I'll dry a tear from your eyes. Don't let a good thing die. You know I never lie to you. Ooh, yeah. Caught in a trap, I can't walk out, because I love you too much, baby. Girl, get to see what you do to me when you don't believe a word I'm saying. I'm caught in a trap, I can't walk out, because I love you too much, baby. Caught in a trap, I can't walk out, because I love you too much, baby. Caught in a trap, I can't walk out, because I love you too much, baby. I'm caught in a trap, I can't walk out, because I love you too much, baby. I'm caught in a trap. Today is a day where I think about the people that inspired me to want to do this, and certainly near the top of that list is this man right here. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Missed a taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice in the morning now. She calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, country roads, take me home to the place I belong. Oh, West Virginia, mountain mama, oh mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Down country roads. All right. We get some words up for this next song. I don't get a lot of requests for this, and yet the videos that I've made for this song, both performance and teaching, have substantially overperformed what I would have guessed. So people really love this song, and I love this song, and so I want to play it today. And it's a kind of a nice chill song by Elton John. From 1989, and it's called Sacrifice. It's a human sign when things go wrong, when the scent of a lingers, temptation strong, into the boundaries of each married man. Sweet deceit comes calling, negativity lands. Cold, cold heart, hard done by you. Some things look better, baby, just passing through. And it's no sacrifice, just a simple word. It's two hearts living, two separate worlds. But it's no sacrifice, no sacrifice, no sacrifice at all. Mutual misunderstanding after the fact. Fear, sensitivity builds a prison in the final act. We lose direction, no stone unturned, no tears to damn you when jealousy burns. Cold, cold heart, hard done by you. Some things look better, baby, just passing through. And it's no sacrifice, just a simple word. It's two hearts living into separate worlds. But it's no sacrifice, no sacrifice, it's no sacrifice at all. Cold, cold heart, hard done by you. Some things look better, baby, just passing through. It's no sacrifice, just a simple word. Two hearts living into separate worlds. It's no sacrifice, no sacrifice, it's no sacrifice at all. No sacrifice at all. No sacrifice at all. No sacrifice at all. sacrifice it all. No sacrifice at all. All right. Thanks, Bat. Okay, here's one that I've played a gazillion times at these streams, but oddly it hasn't been requested for quite a good stretch now. I think it might have been 3 or 4 months since the last time I played it, but I don't know, it just kind of seems like the right occasion for it. You'll know this one. It goes like this. Bottle of white, a bottle of red, perhaps a bottle of rosé instead. We'll get a table near the street in our old familiar place, you and I, face to face. A bottle of red, bottle of white. It all depends upon your appetite. Meet you anytime you want in our Italian restaurant. Lost touch long ago, lost weight I did not know you could ever look so nice after so much time. You remember those days hanging out at the village green, the engineer boots, leather jacket, the time blue jeans, drop a dime in the box, play a song about New Orleans, cold beer, hot lights, my sweet romantic teenage nights. Yeah, 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 yeah. Popular status and the king and the queen and the prom, riding around with a car top down and a radio on. Nobody looked any finer, more of a heat in the Parkway diner. No, we never knew we could bump all a night of life. Oh, and then the red Eddie would always know how to survive. Oh, oh, oh. In the summer of '75, when they decided that marriage would be at the end of July. Everyone said they were crazy, Or do you know that you're much too lazy and that you can never afford to live that kind of life? Surely Brenda and Eddie would always know how to survive. Oh, oh, oh. Well, I got an apartment with deep bar carpets and a couple of paintings from seas. They want to bet that the bomb with the bread they'd save for a couple of years. Started to buy when the money got tight, just didn't count on the days. Oh, oh, oh. So let's rock and roll. Well, they live for a while in a very nice style, but it's always the same in the end. They got a divorce as a matter of course, and they parted the clothes as the friends. And the king and the queen went back to the green, but you can never go back there again. Oh, 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 oh. Brenda and Eddie had it already by the summer of '75. Height of the load at the end of the show for the rest of their lives. Couldn't go back to the greasers. Best they could do was pick up their pieces. And all we knew they were both on a way to getting by. Oh, and that's all I heard about Brenda and Eddie. Can't tell you more 'cause I told you already. Here we are waving Brenda and Eddie goodbye. Oh, oh, oh. You anytime you want in our Italian restaurant. All right, thank you. So probably ought to play at least one of my own songs tonight. And I think I know the right one. Let me pull the lyrics up for it though, because of course, of the lyrics that I do not know by heart, my own songs are at the very top of that list for the most part. So I wrote this song. I was making what became. This is the title track to the album that came out in 2016. And originally, the album was gonna be named after a different song on the album, which I love very much. That song is called "Live Fearlessly." But as I was finishing the tracks, I had 10 songs, which for today's albums is actually pretty light. We're more of an 11 or 12. I think maybe I had 11. Anyway, we're not limited to what you can get on a vinyl disc anymore. So a lot of albums used to have 8 songs, 10 songs. And so I was kind of doing it old school, and I thought I had enough. And as I was getting finished with the project, this idea popped into my head, and it was something that I sort of attribute to my parents as much as it is anybody else, but it's also, it doesn't really mention them so much. It mentions what their home facilitated for me. And anyway, they had this upright piano, and it's what I learned how to play on. And it was very old. It was the one that my mom played when she was in piano lessons as a little girl. And the story goes, I mean, and it had nicks and scratches all over it. The keys were chipped, and it was warped. Probably had some water damage. Still sounded okay, at least to me. I didn't know any better. It's the only thing I'd ever had to play on, so, I wasn't going to complain. And long story short, too late for that. That's what I started my career playing on, and it became kind of my best friend in a way that human beings couldn't be. And I just got kind of obsessed with that thing, and I pounded the hell out of it. I mean, like, regularly we'd have to bring a guy in to have it tuned because I had knocked it out of tune with how hard I was pounding on it. And the little hammers, like, at least 3 or 4 different times the hammer broke. Like, I was playing with enough force that it just snapped the hammer off, and they have to replace that. So it was, I had a great relationship with that piano. And it did not make the move. It stayed in my parents' house after I moved out. And then when they moved to Nevada in 2005, that piano did not make the move. So I don't know where it is. I hope it's still alive in Kearney, but it was left with their house when they sold it. And the new homeowners may have just had it taken to the dump. I don't know. And I don't really have a spot for it, even if it was around. So I try not to be too sentimental about stuff, but I'll always remember it fondly. And I wrote this song about that piano, and I kind of dedicate it to my folks because they had an environment that was conducive to me learning to do what I do. So here we go. This is called Beat Up Old Piano, and once I wrote this, I knew it needed to go on the album, and we changed the name of the album to Beat Up Old Piano. In the basement of my parents' house, against the rec room wall, was an old upright piano, dark brown and 5 feet tall. The wood was scratched, the keys were chipped, and it was old as sin. Who knew that old piano would one day be my best friend? My mom made me take lessons when I started 2nd grade. At first I wasn't happy with the progress I had made. 5 years later I looked up and I sounded like a band. That beat up old piano had turned into my best friend. That beat up old piano taught me everything I know. Taught me who I am, what I need to do and go. It helped me make my journey from a boy to a man. That beat up old piano, you know it's still my best the time I went to high school, I was getting paid to play, and I couldn't take my basement friend to help me earn my way. So I played the gigs on keyboards, say thank you and shake hands. Then I'd head home and play that old piano once again. That beat up old piano helped me learn where I belong. I found the purpose for my life by playing all these songs. It helped me make my journey from a boy into a man. That beat up old piano, hey, it's still my best friend. Yeah, it is. Well, I'm here tonight on stage in front of thousands of my fans. Not quite, but you guys are pretty awesome. You make me feel like I'm playing for thousands. And I'm playing all my shows now on a custom Steinway Grand. Also not true, but I'll tell you what, the sounds that they sample for these keyboards are that good. But I still feel that old upright in my heart and in my hands. And that beat up old piano, you know it's still my best friend. That beat up old piano made me who I am today. Taught me how to write my songs and sing them while I play. Don't have it anymore, but it is with me to the end. That beat up old piano, it's still my best friend. God bless that beat up old piano. 'Cause it's still my best friend. Yeah. All right, thank you for indulging me in that. Okay. I'm going to close out tonight with one song by Elton and one song by Billy, and they're the kind of the two quintessential songs from each of them, and things that I've played thousands of times, but never really get tired of. And I can't imagine having had a career for the last 30 years as a musician without these songs being a part of it. And lucky for me, they were already around and well known and well loved, and so my entire career has been able to include these songs. So we'll start with this one and then we'll lead into the Billy Joel one. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. Don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, Then again, no, or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. No, it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. You can tell everybody that this is your song. Maybe quite simple, but now that it's done, hope you don't mind, hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is when you're in the world. Sat on the roof, kicked off the moss with a few of the verses really got me quite cross. The sun has been quite kind while I wrote this song for people like you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting, but these things I do, you see, I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, the things, what I really mean. One of the nicest crowds I've ever seen. This is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, hope you don't mind, or hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is when you're in the world. Hope you don't mind, hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. Really can't imagine having a career without this song. Hell, my professional name's based on this song. My entire business is based on this song. I named the method that I teach piano players after this song. This song means a lot to me. And I know Billy Joel's probably really tired of playing it, but I'm sure glad he wrote it. o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. Since start I believe, since son, can you play me a memory? My memory's going. I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. La 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 da da da, la la da 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 da. Sing us a song, the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. John at the bar is a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free, and he's quick with a joke or the light of your smoke, but there's some place that he'd rather be. Steve, I believe this is killing me, as a smile ran away from his face. I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. La 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 da da da, la la da 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 da. Paul is a real estate novelist. He never had time for a wife, and he's talking with Davy, who's still in the Navy, and I bet that he will be for life. The waitress is practicing politics as the businessman slowly gets stoned. The sharing a drink they call loneliness, it's better than drinking alone. And I didn't say. Sing us a song, hear the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. Pretty good crowd here for a Sunday stream. The manager gives me a smile. He knows that it's me that you tuned in to see. Damn, I hope it's been worth all your whiles. The piano sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer. They sit at the bar, put bread in my jaw, said, man, what are you doing here? La 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 da da da, la da 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 da. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. We'll do a more traditional request-heavy show like normal next weekend. But thanks for giving me a chance to just kind of do whatever suited my whimsy today. And thanks for putting up with the weird camera issues we had early on. Glad we were able to get that sorted out. Really appreciate you being here. Just want to say hi to my friend Bruce here. Bruce has been following me since like 2010 or 2011 or something. He's been around. He's been on the long journey with me on YouTube. So good to see you, Bruce. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, everybody, if you're a musician, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. And for all of us, try to remember to give as much love as you can to as many people as you can, as often as you can. None of us knows when our particular ride comes to an end, so you don't want to have any regrets. Leave it all in the field, okay? I love you guys, and I will be seeing you on the next show. So, in the words of Billy Joel, which sort of get in the way of what I just said about all this love, don't take any shit from anybody. Anyway, love you guys. I'll see you guys next weekend. All right? Take care.